at what I got. Woo! Cookies, 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 cookies. It's crumble time. Yay. Oh, what a morning this little gal's had. Sorry, I'm showing you everything. Oh my goodness, I got going this morning. Got going at a good time. And then my car didn't work. I had to jump it. And then got to the Crumbl. Starts downpour rain. I always have umbrellas. I have a big umbrella in my trunk. I have a little umbrella on the side. I got a little... Nothing. So I used some bags. Then it started pouring rain hard. I said, you'll never hear me come across town. I had a great idea. And then it cleared up. And then I started vlogging. And guess what? I guess I wasn't. It was bound to happen sooner or later, and I could go run and pretend it didn't happen and be all professional and go buy some more cookies. I'm not made out of money. I don't get any, I'm not sponsored. I don't get any money for this stuff. So I'm going to just remember what I said to you all, and we're going to start it at the very beginning. A very good place to start. Crumbl cookies, Crumbl cookies. Warm and delicious, soft and sweet. Crumbl cookies, Crumbl cookies. Oh, what a treat, they can't be beat. I'm singing, oh, what a treat, they can't be beat. Well, at least that time, it went better than the first time I was like, and this time I was pretty bad too. Anyway, how y'all doing? I hope you're all doing all right out there. Oh, goodness, we all have those days. But, you know, even this kind of day is nothing like what other people are dealing with. And, you know, today in the United States, it's Memorial Day, which is our, show our respect and honor for the people who have fought in wars and have given their service to their country. And, you know... Many have done it voluntarily, but many didn't. And some were drafted, many were drafted, and some, even though people think it's voluntary, you know, the only way they can get out of poverty is to be, to volunteer. So I just say, you know, thank you for your service to all these people, you know, and even if you don't believe in war, there are people that are protecting you, you know, in our country in the armed services. So, and we never know what anybody's gone through. We can think we know, but we don't, you know, and especially people who have gone through such crisis and tragedy and horror. So anyway, so here I am. I am what I am. I'm sorry. Should I move back? I don't know. So I got my car running because I don't want it to flop off, you know. So listen, I'm just being honest with you. Which I hope I always am. Now, sometimes my brain just doesn't say the right words. And last week, I'd want you to know that I did talk to the manager, not the manager, the owner, Josh, last week. And I think another time I said, oh, he's the manager. He works there. He's somebody. And that could have sounded disrespectful, and I didn't mean it to be at all. So I talked to Josh, and I apologized and everything. He didn't care. And I said, so what is your position? He goes, I'm the owner. And I said, oh, are you the owner and the manager and everything? He goes, yeah, I'm about everything. You can call me anything. I love people like that. Their egos are not in it. They're just doing what they want to be doing in their life. And they don't worry about that kind of stuff. So that was refreshing and nice, but it felt good to make sure that I apologized. And he's a really good guy. He's been there since opening day. He made me feel welcome. The opening day, I was his first customer, and he remembered the next week. And I don't think I had started my channel yet. I know I had vlogged it, but I don't know if I'd started the channel yet. I'm not sure, because I think they started on January like 28th or something, and I started my channel on the 5th of February. I don't know. But anyway, he's a really nice guy. And just cheerful, and everybody there is really sweet and nice. And this guy, Paul, opened the door for me because it was raining, and I had tried to put bags over my boxes. Blah, 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 blah. I know I shouldn't share behind the scenes. I should be all professional. But, you know, when I'm paid to be professional, I'll be professional. I know how to be professional. Oh, goodness. I am a rambling rose today. We're going to start with the first one, the pink donut. And this is not fair to Crumbl or to anybody. But I'm going to make the best out of this, my loves, because I could go back and get another one for you guys, but you can look at the pictures on the internet. Here's the pink donut. It was full, but Barbara had already tested it. And it says it's a soft vanilla cookie topped with pink vanilla glaze and a splash of rainbow sprinkles and a hole just like a donut. Now, I want some cookie holes. You know how they have donut holes? Let's have some cookie holes. I was like, what are you going to do with all those holes? He was like, I don't know. I was like, put them in bags and give them to homeless people. Anyway, so we're going to take a bite of this, okay? Bite, right? Oh, goodness sakes. It's funny, because I already tasted it and vlogged it, but it didn't, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I do that all the time with my partner, Penny. I'll be watching something on Netflix or, you know, on whatever, and Amazon, whatever. And I get wrapped into those movies. And I'll scream or I'll laugh, and it scares Penny. It wakes her up. I try not to. I just get really involved with whatever I'm doing. Anyway, sugar cookie. If you like a sugar cookie, you're going to like this donut. You're going to love it. It is like their sugar cookie dough, of course. I feel like they keep tweaking the frosting because the frosting gets better and better and better. And this frosting is very nice. A very nice frosting. Personally, I'd probably give it a 7 because I'm a big chocolate lover and peanut butter lover. You all know. Well, maybe you don't. I'm Barb. Sorry if I hadn't told you what my name was. But I think a sugar cookie lover would probably give it an 8, 9, or a 10. And maybe I give it a 7.5. Maybe I give it an 8. Well, no lower than a 7. I probably won't go higher than an 8. But it's very nice. But I'd rather have a whole cookie if I'm going to spend that kind of money. But I get what they're doing. They're being clever. Which is interesting because I tell you, Crumbl is so creative, so inventive. They really do a lot of great cookies. Yet it's interesting to me that they're not thematic, but, like this Memorial Day. And there's nothing red, white, and blue. But, hey, to each their own. That's okay. They look good. So I haven't told you all the cookies that they have. So I would hold all these up, but some are a little mess. I've only tried 2, so that's okay. We got 5 cookies to try today. The pink donut, the s'mores, the LemonCrinkle, the Walnut Fudge Brownie, and the cookie dough. That's a cold one. All the rest are warm. So you got 4 warm donuts. Okay, so the pink donut, I say thumbs up. Yeah, baby. Okay, next one. Now, again, I got to apologize. And this one, I opened it up for you all. It was so fun. Look at that cookie. Now, that's part of the cookie because I had to test it. Oh, this big truck is full of mud going by. He must have had a good time or a bad time. Anyway, so I'll put it like this, like pretending that it's a whole cookie. It's fresh off the campfire is what they tell us. A graham cracker cookie stuffed with milk chocolate chips, then topped with toasted marshmallow. Now, you probably can't see the toasting on that, but they did toast it. A drizzled chocolate and a dash of graham cracker crumbs. Now, let me all tell you, it's a real pretty cookie. They do torch it at the back. Now, I think back in January they had the s'mores, but they've tweaked the recipe, and they do toast the marshmallow, which was something that I think one of our reviewers requested, which was a grand idea. I'm sure they thought of it too. So when I went like this, the marshmallow just went all over the place. Oh, so I guess I have to take another bite just to make sure that I was correct. Even better than the first time. Oh my goodness, I love me this cookie. Yes, ma'am. It tastes like a s'more, but in a cookie. And their cookie is really good. And there's see, there's chocolate in there. Mmm. The flicker of a campfire, the wind in the pines, the moon in the heavens, the stars that shine. I got food in my mouth. A place where people gather, make friends of all kind. A place where old man trouble is always left behind. So give me the light of a campfire, warm and bright. I love that s'more cookie. It's a 9 or a 10, my friends. I hadn't rated it when I realized I wasn't recording myself. So now we're caught up. I think I sang a bit more in the first one. But you're probably going, oh, good, I got to pass by that part of her. I got to turn that off. Excuse me. So anyway, oh, I love me a campfire. You know, I think, well, you may not know me. My name's Barb, and I went to Girl Scout camp. Stayed overnight 2 weeks when I was 6 and onward on. Ran different camps later when I got older. Some I stayed for like 6 weeks. Anyway, I loved overnight camp. And the campfire, I feel like a campfire, like especially one made from wood, you know, learning how to do it with your little A-frame pointing towards the wind, getting that tinder going, and then making the teepee, making a log cabin, however kind of campfire you want. Love it. It's something about a campfire opens up your soul, I kind of feel like. I'm going to roll up my window, I think. Is it a little loud for you? Just this window. There you go. I feel like a campfire kind of opens up your soul, just staring at those flames. And, you know, you start singing really loud songs or do some skits, and then you start going quieter songs. And some people go to bed, and then you stay up later. I'd be the last one always at that campfire. I love me a campfire. Anyway, okay. I diverge, I digress, I do whatever. Anyway, so let's go to the next one. The LemonCrinkle. Oh, and let me just tell you that when I was driving over here, I kept them all warm. I had the heater on below. I had the window up here so I could feel some cool air. So those two were warm, and this one's warm, which is funny. This is the LemonCrinkle cookie. Let's take a look-see. Ooh, what a pretty cookie. This is a new cookie. A new a new cookie, a cakey lemon cookie rolled in sugar crystals and powdered sugar. Beautimous, pretty cookie. Pretty cookie. I'll crack it open. Let's just crack it open. See, it's a little pretty cookie. Okay. Interesting. I feel like they've had lemon cookies before. Should I back up? I keep backing up. I guess I see my face. I go, should I back up? It's a nice cookie. I think it'd be even better when it was warmer. Mine's still a little warm, but not as warm as it could be. It's got a real crunch on the top. It surprises you. That's fun. It's kind of like a snap, crackle, punch. Punch, not punch, but, you know, punch a lemon. I feel like it could have a little more lemon in it. I like the textures. I like the warm, soft in the inside and the crunchy crust on the top and on the sides. It's more crackly than you expect and crunchy than you expect, but then it's warm on the inside. A little on the doughy side again. But it's a nice light lemon cookie. It's not like tart, ding, you know what I mean? It's not like that. It's very light. I enjoyed it. It's not my top. That's some more cookie. I'd say that's some more cookies, a 9.5. I don't know why it can't be a 10. Maybe it's a 10. It's 9 or a 10. Lemon cookie. Got to stop rating these, you guys. It's a thumbs up. They're all a thumbs up so far. Well, I'd say they're all a thumbs up. I would say I would give the lemon cookie a 7.5 and the pink donut an 8, or a 7 and then a 7.5 to the pink donut. Oh, getting all serious. Oh, so I think I talked about Veterans Day. I'm getting all confused in my poor little brain because I've already, I had already shot some of this, so now I can't remember what I've told you, what I haven't. But, what's another Memorial Day? So, I remember growing up Memorial Day, we had the Girl Scout troop. We would march with I think it was Memorial Day. Yeah, it could have been July 4th, but I'm almost sure it was Memorial Day, that we marched down to this little neighborhood by the lake. And I remember my sister would be in the band, but I'd be at the Girl Scout troop or a Brownie troop, and we'd march, and we were in our uniforms, and you'd always see some older men that were veterans. Now there's women. That's kind of pretty amazing and wonderful nowadays. Yeah, it always made you feel, good. Marching around. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about right now. I'm a little tired today. Okay, let's get on with the show. The show. Okay, Walnut Fudge Brownie. This is a new one. I've not done newbie news for a long time. I guess because, well, I passed by one of my big markers I should have announced. That's crazy. So, but I have my 100-day coming up. No, 120 days. I wanted to talk on my 100th day, but 120 days would be 4 months. On that one, I'll try to make a point of saying howdy do. Anyway, let's get on. This is a warm donut, too. Now, mine isn't as warm as yours might be when you get yours. Walnut Fudge Brownie, a thick brownie cookie with semi-sweet chocolate, a creamy chocolate glaze, and a sprinkle of walnuts. Okay. I'm happy to take a bite, right? Let's just break that baby open. Ooh, it's gonna fall. Oh no, that's falling everywhere. Oh no, oh no. Well, this one's from the floor. I got chocolate on my heel. Gotta clean myself up. You never know who's gonna come to visit. Okay. Oh, I'm just making a mess everywhere. If my shirt's messed up, it's because I was trying to jump my car. This is chocolatey. Chocolatey. I'm dreaming of heaven. Oh, you all. I'm rising, I'm rising, I'm rising. I'm getting a little warm in here. Let me get some air. They're washing cars over here. Now it's all cleared up. It's pretty blue and white clouds, but how was I to know? Anyway, oh, okay, let me take a nice bite, right? I didn't get the walnut. I was just taking a piece that fell on the floor. Oh, woo. Okay, now, take a bite, right? Tenner, winter dinner. Cookie dinner. It's just like a great brownie, walnut brownie. And chocolate on here is really good. I'm sorry you can't be eating this with me. Maybe you are. I hope you are. That'd be fun. If somebody does that, if one of you guys do that, you get Crumbl cookies in the morning and we eat them together, would you let me know? I know some of you don't want to talk and don't want to comment and you just want to relax and enjoy yourself. That's fine. Do your same thing. Do you. Some people comment right away. Some people never comment. I know for a year, well, I didn't really watch YouTube because I didn't get the deal for a long time. And then I started watching it, got hooked on it. if you don't like chocolate, don't get this cookie. But if you love chocolate, get this cookie. Oh, it's a good cookie. Oh my goodness. I need to stop for a minute. Oh, there's a lot to take in here. Oh, I don't know if you can see. Hey, can you see anything on me? Probably not, just freckles and hair. I put a few sprinkles. I put sprinkles in my hair every once in a while. I think I got them on my face too. Ah, there's chocolate on my mouth. Let's fix that mouth. Oh, goodness. Do you have those days you feel like you're kind of a mess? That's kind of how I feel today. But even when I feel like I'm a mess, I don't feel bad about it. I just say that's me. And then sometimes I feel like I have it together. Then I don't tell anybody. And then there's other days I just like, let's just get through it. Anyway, we've already eaten 4. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Oh, goodness. What's a good song? Oh. There's a land that I see where the children are free, and I say it ain't far from this land from where we are. Take my hand, come with me, where the children are free. Come with me, take my hand, and we'll live in a land where the river runs free. This land is your land. This land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. You know, that's the thing I want to talk about this cookie. It's our last cookie. I just want to say, for people who visit the United States, I've always thought about this ever since I lived in New York City. I was raised in the suburbs up in Michigan. And then I went to California for a year in Pasadena. And then I was in New York City for, I think, 6.5, 7 years. I always get mixed up. It was 7.5 or 6.5 years. But anyway, oh, this might be too loud again. Goodness sakesies. Anyway, and so I just think about when people come to visit the United States and they go straight to New York City and they stay there and they think that that's how the whole country is. It's not, you all. I mean, we're very different in all the different states. The terrain's different, the people, it's different cultures everywhere. That's why it's called a melting pot. So, you know, you might go to Chinatown in New York City, but then you might see an Amish country in Pennsylvania or in Ohio, or there's Germantown. Anyway, but I mean, you know, some places are mountainous, some places are rural, some places are but right by the ocean, some are, you know, small little homes, some are huge mansions. So it depends, you know, if you just go to LA too, you go, I went to LA, I know what the United States is about. No, it's just a little snippet of it. But that's the same way in every country, that we have to remember that just because you had one little experience. I have my friend, she went up to Scotland and she was like, oh, it was rainy, it was horrible, I just wanted to get out of there. And I thought, oh my gosh, Scotland's wonderful. I spent 3 weeks there. I think I was like around, I don't know if I was 25 or 27, I think I was 25. It was wonderful, but just don't let your experience taint what the country's about, because it could just been you got bad weather, or you weren't feeling well, or you know, you met somebody that's a turkey. You know, there's turkeys everywhere. In every group of people, in any kind of group of people, there's always somebody that's hurting. That, you know what they say, if you hurt, you hurt. How does that saying go? When you hurt, you hurt. You know, when you hurt people sometimes. So anyway, I got to stop talking. We're going to do the cookie dough. This is the last cookie. Yay, Barbara. Okay, it's served chilled. The other ones were all warm. We had a great batch this week. Look at that. Oh, you all. I came in and I saw this cookie, and I got to tell you, Crumbl, I thought when I saw it on the internet, which I'm probably wrong, I thought the chocolate chips were bigger. I saw these chocolate chips in the store, and I thought, you know what I thought? Mouse poop. Well, they do look like it. Look at Look at how tiny those little chips are. Maybe if you had the chocolate chips, the regular size, it would be too big. I mean, they're not afraid to give you chocolate chips. I mean, they're very generous, but still, I can't figure it out. I guess I'll know once I eat it. Okay, so hang on one second. This is the cookie dough. Can you see that cookie? Yeah. Cookie dough, the ultimate treat yourself cookie. Okay, let's see. A brown sugar cookie topped with cookie dough buttercream and chunks of delicious cookie dough pieces. Well, those are the pieces. Ooh, I love me some cookie dough. Chocolate chip cookie dough. Ooh. They always say that you get sick if you have it. I've had a lifetime of eating chocolate chip cookie dough. Nestle's makes the very best chocolate. Look at that. Ooh. I tell you, this buttercream better be good. This is an interesting cookie. Get this cookie just because it's very interesting taste. It's almost got like a maple taste on the icing. Now, I could be wrong, so this is one of those cookies I'm going to have to take a couple bites of. Let me just take a bite of this cookie dough, but I could just eat these little things all day long. Now, I heard there's some shop in California or somewhere where they sell cookie dough. I wish they'd get one of those in Asheville. Maybe I don't. I gotta stop all this, you guys. Okay, let me take another bite, right? I'm gonna try to explain this to you. It's interesting. It's like tasting a cookie dough in a cookie. But I mean, it has all those little elements, you know, like the mapley taste, a little hint of salt, the sweetness. You know, when you taste a piece of cookie dough, you get little like, oh, there's the salt, or oh, there's the vanilla. I like this cookie. It's super sweet. For me to say it's sweet, that's something. Well, I don't know if it's, well, because I always tell you, I can eat a lot of chocolate and won't think it's too sweet, but then other things I will. That's kind of like in this category. Let's put a little cookie dough over here. I'm getting this just right. Very good. The lowest I could give it is an 8. I don't know if it's a 10 for me. It could be a 9. And you know, remember this, y'all. I always say sometimes I'll rate something lower, and then I go home and, you know, have it later in the afternoon or have it the next day or 2 days later, and I go, oh my gosh, that's a 9 or a 10, or vice versa. So I always say, if you don't care for one of your Crumbl cookies, which I highly doubt you won't, I think you'll like them all. But if you really don't like them, let them sit for a couple days, and you might have a complete different view of them. I swear to you. Because I've had some people viewing, and they'll say, oh, Crumbl cookies is just, oh. But I have said to some people, I haven't said to all of them, you know, give it another day or two. It might be just the cookie order. And, you know, I thought maybe I just go to trying one cookie each time, but I always end up getting the 5. I hope they go back to doing 4, though. Because I think people are going to miss that almond sugar cookie now that it's gone. You know, you go, oh, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Anyway, okay, lots of fun. My number 1 is the, oh my gosh. I can't remember what I said. I think the Walnut Fudge Brownie is my number 1. And my number 2 is the s'mores, or they're tied for first place. Definitely so good. And then I think next is the cookie dough. And then next is the pink donut. And last is the LemonCrinkle. And the LemonCrinkle is good, you all. It's just, when I have a lemon cookie, I like a real big pop. Let me just taste another bite. It's good. I'll just get them all. Well, anyway, I'm not. If you like chocolate, if you like a s'more, that s'more cookie is really good. That'd be fun for, get a bunch of s'more cookies. That'd be fun for Memorial Day. Anyway, listen, I I love where I live, and I hope you love where you live. And if you don't, I hope you're able to move sometime and try to make the best of it while you're there. And sometimes that's really hard. I don't believe in that old saying, bloom where you're planted, because sometimes, you know, even plants can't bloom where they're planted sometimes. They need the right kind of soil. Some like acidic soil, some like alkaline soil. One's not better than the other. It's just different. And sometimes you got to move and grow in a better place, and you can really blossom. Sometimes if you're planted in the wrong place, you can't blossom. So anyway, here I go getting all philosophy, monosyllably, whatever, skiddy. Anyway, I got to stop chit-chatting. I know this vlog's going on and on and on. Sorry about the beginning of it, but, you know, I'm a human. I'm a hum woman. You know, hum woman. WOMXN or YN. That's just to say that everything's not from the man, but some people believe it is, and that's all right. Oh, sorry, got an itch. Anyway, okay, you probably saw it in my nose. Oh gosh, I hope it was clean in there. Anyway, I hope you all have a good week. You all take good care of yourselves, all right? And I hope something wonderful happens to you this week. You never know what'll happen, okay? You take good care, and listen, I'll talk to you later, I hope. All righty? Take care. Bye-bye.